These days, it seems like as if most of the people around you are in this constant rat race, and sometimes I'm sure you actually feel that same way. Now, the most people who actually share good tips on how to become the better version of yourself and becoming better and in self-development, they don't share these three things that I'll be sharing with you today. Now, in this video, these three things would help you to actually get ahead of 99% of the world population and actually attain that true success and happiness that 1% actually attain in life. The first thing you need to actually do is to stop focusing on others and focus on yourself instead. So this is something that only the 1% actually do. The 99% they're actually trying to gain approval from others, they're trying to build businesses, they're trying to go to school, they're trying to do all these other cool stuffs because they're actually trying to see how it would impress other people. They're trying to see how they can make other people feel bad about their achievements. But see, this 1% who actually attain this happiness and success in life, they don't really care most times. Their focus is on themselves, their mission, their vision, and their calling in life. Any other thing else is a distraction. So that's what you also want to do. The second thing is to be bold, to be able to execute all your crazy ideas. Now, if you look at the likes of Elon Musk and some other rich people who actually attain this 1% status quo, you look at it and realize that when they had some of these ideas actually blossoming now, they're doing very well now. When they actually launched the ideas at first, many people were not into it. Many people were against it. Like they were like, "This is not nice. This doesn't make sense to them." But because they had the vision that this thing actually makes sense and I'll be able to do it, they still went ahead and they attained it. Someone like Elon Musk who actually launched SpaceX rockets about 3 times without actually gaining any success, and he still went ahead to launch again. So you see, you don't actually need to focus on what other people are saying, which still leads us back to the first point on just focusing on yourself, your mission, and your calling. So you should be able to do those crazy things. You see, those ideas that you think that are actually crazy, those are the things that would set you apart from others. If people are getting certain results and they are still constantly in this whole pursuit or this race of constantly trying to be better than others, the simple way to actually get ahead would be to do those things that are actually crazy to others and even to you, because the only way to get what others are actually getting is to do what they are doing. So if you don't want to get what they are getting, that means not actually being in the 99% of their population, then you have to actually do what they would most likely not do. Now, the last thing you actually want to pay attention to is to play the long term game. This is the third and most important of them all. You need to be able to play. We're not talking about 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. We're talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Because most people would even try it for 2 weeks and there's no result, and they move to the other thing, then they move to another thing, then they move to another thing, then they move to another thing, constantly trying to get a better or a greener pasture. The thing is that that's not how it works. You need to be able to stick for one particular thing for a long period of time. Look at Mr. Beast. He spent about 6 years before he actually came into fame. The same thing with the likes of Alex Amos, who spent about 7 years before actually building a very, very successful company. A lot of them, the list goes on and on and on. These guys understand the importance of playing the long-term game, and that was why they're actually among the 1%. So that'll be all for today. If you actually like this video and if you resonated with the tips given in this video, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. Can't wait to see you next time.